Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. So, I spent a little bit of time off camera getting a few things done. So, I changed this up a bit. Instead of going just down this ramp all the way down here, we actually can go in the second story without having to use the ladder now. So, let's just go up and have a little look at that. And then we're starting extra early this morning because I want to head out. And I'm going to be doing a bit of driving as well. So now we just can come right in here. We can delete this ladder, actually. We don't need it anymore. And then we can place a regular roof up there, or ceiling piece up there. And then we can just come right down here and do all of our loveliness. Okay, so we don't need these two sticks. I'm just going to throw them out. They're annoying and we don't need those. And let's just eat you and eat you. And then let's have a little bit of something to drink. Our energy's a bit low, but that's okay. We have crafted ourselves some onion soup. It's just water and onions on the stove in a pot with a clay bowl. If you're not aware of that, that's how you do that. It's not that big of a deal. Just put 200 water in here. I think 100 is all that's necessary. Add an onion when it's clean. When it stops boiling, have a clay pot with just 3 pieces of clay on the workbench. We'll give you a clay bowl. And you can just, extract your onion soup just like you're putting water in this container. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to put these 2 forges out for now because we don't need them. They're about to go out on their own anyway. So maybe I should have just let that happen. We have a tiny bit of water. Tiny bit beats nothing. I probably should just refill my water canteen though, just so we'd have plenty of fresh water. Our door needs shut. Let's turn on the water house and then let's get over here and grab some water and make sure that we have plenty of that with us because, we're going to need it. And then let's turn that off again as well. Make sure everything is topped up before we leave because I want to make sure that nothing is going, just running for no reason or, anything like that. And I want this to continue going. So I'm going to have to steal a bunch of stone here and hopefully Mike will gather some more while we're gone. But I want to head down to the trader first thing this morning because someone left a comment last week on the last episode that said, if you go buy that lucky looter perk, then you will quit getting like just basic junk and loot when you're looting the houses and things. So what we're going to do is we're going to take whatever amount of cement that was. We're just going to take it down there. We're going to trade it. We're going to buy the Lucky Looter perk. We do have enough money to do that. We have $506. So we're just going to do that as well. I'm pretty sure that most of this is empty, if not all of it. Okay, not all of it. But most of it's empty, I think, anyway. And, yeah, so we're just going to head down there. We have food. We have drink. We're doing okay. Our stamina looks good. Yeah, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't just get down there, buy that. We're going to try to head up on the map today, back up in this area again and just make the loop again. We're not going to get all these towns looted, but that's okay. But first we're going to head down here and get that perk so that hopefully we should see a massive improvement on the type of loot that we do get. I don't know what's going on. My fingers are on the wrong keys today or something. I've been playing the Planet Crafter and there's some differences. It's not like major differences, but there is some differences in the keys. And yeah, so I'm just going to head down to the trader really, really quick. Okay, so we're just coming into the town that the trader is in. I don't see any Vambies. I did kill a couple on the way down here. I just drove over them with the truck. Wasn't a big deal for me. But I got rid of those. We did get a few more coins. I'm not sure how many. But hopefully we can get this Lucky Looter perk today. I am going to sell the rest of the... Look, is it Lucky Looter or Lucky Raider? Lucky Raider perk. Find better loot while scavenging through POI containers. That's the one I want. So let's just buy that. Let's sell a couple of things that we found on the way down here from the, the Vambies. Should we sell the biofuel? We're here and we don't need it. Definitely not selling that. You know what? Maybe we'll just hang on to everything that we got off the Vambies. These 2 items and a first aid kit along with a little tiny bit of coin. It wasn't very much at all. 7 or 8 pieces, I think. So we have that. So we should, in theory, get better loot when we head up to do the raiding on the upper northern towns. Okay, let's just jump in the truck. I seen a Bambi. It was just hanging out right on the other side of this fence. Right there. Okay, let's just get back out. Grab his loot, if he has any. Bandage, not bad. And then let's get back up to the northern towns. It'll take me just a little bit, but we shouldn't have too long of a drive. Not with this truck. Okay, so we're coming into the first town that I want to loot. We're just going to run over this guy because why not? That guy also. Hey there, kind sir. Let me just, touch you with my bumper. Just a little love tap. Nothing too crazy. Let's just get out and harvest their dead bodies now. It's probably not the most... I don't know if... Well, it's the most efficient way to kill those guys. It's probably not the best way to kill them. Well, it really is that too. Most entertaining way? Probably not that. Okay, so let's just loot what we have in here. This place never really has a lot of stuff. Plastic and some cloth. That's off to a good start. We'll eat that. Sure, why not? Kevlar. We can sell that. Not a big deal. Let's just not get too close to that guy. Hey there, kind sir. Let me just take your liver here. I don't think there's a lot to this town. I really don't. We have a cooler back here that's still full of food that we did not eat or move from the last one. We didn't put it inside. From the last trip we were out. Is it just these two buildings here? Maybe. Oh dear. That serves me right. Really should have been doing it that way all along. That way I wouldn't have been so scared and surprised, caught off guard by that guy. Okay, electrical components. There's one in a car. Not horrible. Let's loot this house. And maybe we'll find something great in here. Half a watermelon, Keeping up the old hydration. That's lovely. So that probably, and I don't know, this is just based off the first few containers that I've looted. That was probably a good choice spending the money on that because we have gotten a lot of better loot already. It's not just, frivolous things like clay and stone and coal and seeds. It's been mostly things that we need. First aid kits, that kind of stuff. We don't need any cans. I don't really want to grab them either. Can I search you? But if I start seeing a ton of them, I'll just start getting those. I don't really want the eggs, but I'll take them. I need the iron ore. Eggs, I'm not going to grab those unless they're in a crate with something else that I need. Okay, lovely. A lot of this stuff I'm just going to leave behind because it's not anything that we're desperate for. We have plenty of cans, probably too many. It's probably shameful the amount of cans that we have, guys. It could very well be. I think we have almost a full container of just empty cans, which is way more than we need to. Ooh, a tech page. Lovely. So someone mentioned, I think the first time we came through here, that I did leave one on the hood of a car. And that was potentially it. It's been so long, guys, since we've been up here. That could very well be the one that I left the first time we were through here. I did search you. Okay. So I've searched all the cars. I've got the gas. We're doing okay. Time is not going to be friendly with us today because we had a little bit of a drive, and then I want to loot as many towns as possible today. So let's just put some larger items in here. Come on, let's move all of you. This is just not being friendly with me today. Move you and you and you. Come on. The gas really should have been placed where it needed to be. I cannot do move all if I keep the bandages in there because it will move my bandages. The ones that I actually need to survive and not die. That wouldn't be a good thing. So let's head down to the next town. Okay, so we have made it to the next town. Let's just find the optimal parking location. I'm assuming this would be it. I thought I saw a guy up here. Okay, he's leaving town. He knows I've rode into town and he's leaving out of here. Not really, guys. I'm sure he'll be back at some point. Let's take the liver. Let's leave the can. Okay, let's take the cans. Because we are finding a bunch of them. Nothing in the bathtub? Nope, not today. Okay, some nails and plastic and all of that's lovely. More nails. Those are generally the containers that we would find like rocks and clay inside. But I much prefer this type of loot. We can get our own stone. Well, Mike can get them for us. We can get our own clay from the clay soil extractor that we have going. We don't necessarily need any more clay right now. We are still crafting cement. We're getting plenty of plastic parts, which I'm not mad at all. I don't think I knew this was up here before. It really should be a little bit cleaner. But I guess it's untelling how long this place has been empty. Just no telling. Did we search that first aid kit? I think we did. We did. Okay. Let's head over to the next locations. Okay. There's a lot of these guys over here. Okay, there's one. There's 2 and 3. And it's untelling how many more is over here. There's another one. Okay, well that was a bit horrible. Did I get 2 mechanical parts from that guy? So 5 in total from these people? Hello, Bambies. I'm over here. Just so we're clear, I'm right here. I'm over here. We need more of those. I have bandages and first aid kits for a day or 2. Ooh, another tech page. Lovely. So we only need 1 more tech page technically to be able to unlock everything that I'm not concerned about. Ooh, more mechanical parts. I am not mad at this lucky RAIDER perk. Not mad at that. Loving it. We are getting some loot and I'm getting excited. Loving the loot. Sure, why not? We'll take the egg too. We might as well. We're here. There's an egg in a container. We might as well grab it. Okay, let's loot this little purple house here. Okay. Let's see what we got going on in the medicine cabinet. Bandages. Loving it. I did not record Subsistence last week, guys. I'm just at the point that I don't know how much more of that game that we can play and record. It's not getting good views. It's taking me forever to get anything to be able to record. So I'm not quite sure what to fill that with. If you have any suggestions on a game that you would like to see me try, or something new that's coming out that maybe we would, be interested in trying out together, let me know, because I am genuinely curious. What's new? What's come out new? What do people like at the moment? What's interesting to people at the moment? Because I really would like to find something new to play, something new to bring to the channel. My mama would like to watch, and she suggested this already, 7 Days to Die. I don't find that it does very well on this channel specifically. but why not? I mean, we could always give it a try if you guys are interested in that. If you're genuinely interested in that, we could always try it for an episode or two and just see how well that works out for us. Maybe it would work out okay and maybe not. Who knows? Okay, let's just do that. And then let's put all these cans and, you know, like dry bricks and that mess down here. Okay, so let's get into this yellow house. I don't think there was anything, another building like this one, right? So we're right here on the yellow house. Okay. I think this is where we are. Let's just eat this. Why not? Raw bacon. Would be better if that would be cooked bacon. We would just eat it too, because we could use a little tiny bit of protein. We're not like starving or anything, but a little tiny bit of protein would be okay. This is lovely. I am okay with this particular type of loot because I don't mind this. I am not mad at this loot, guys. I'm loving it. This is definitely much, much, much better loot than we've been getting. I mean, the potato, still food. We'll take it. It's better than a stone or a piece of rotten meat or rotten food. I'm even grabbing the eggs today, even though I said I wasn't going to do that. I'm doing it along with the cans. Trying not to grab the spoiled food. So what I'm going to do, since I don't need this stuff, I'll just eat you as well. I'll leave the raw stuff here. I don't need those eggs. I have chickens back at the base if they're not dead from starvation. There was chickens back at the base when I left. I don't know how hungry they were, but they were hanging in there, I suppose. Haven't checked them in a while. So have we searched everything down here? Looks like we have. Okay, so let's go in this red house next. I'm trying to get through as much as I can today because I don't really know how much longer this series is going to go on, because we are pretty well getting to the end of this series. I mean, we've gotten all of the stuff unlocked, or nearly. We've got all the important stuff going on. We've got our base in pretty good shape. I do need to do a bit more upgrading. We've been to all of the towns, some of them multiple times. So it's not like we have not been out and exploring. We've tried out a couple of new things that we didn't really love. Like, I thought the sandstone walls and things would look a little bit nicer than they actually do. They're not great. In my opinion, they're not. I mean, I'm glad that there's that option to build with those. So I'm not quite sure how much longer this series is going to go either. So if you still have, a couple of suggestions on some new games, I'm just going to learn everything else, guys, because why not? I mean, we don't need tech pages anymore. I'm very glad that we have all of them now. I imagined that the pages we were missing were definitely going to be found in this northern part of the map, simply because we have not really looted up here. We've been up here. We've drove through this area looking for some places where Mike could be in the beginning, but we've never really looted it. Let's just put all of you guys away in here. Not mad at any of this loot today. It's much better loot. It's better quality loot, honestly. I'm not complaining at all. 9 mechanical parts, 5 electrical parts, 11 plastic, 11 Kevlar, and 6 first aid kits. I'm not complaining, guys. Definitely not. Can I drive you from this side? Yep, why not? So I'm going to finish looting this last little house. If I can get down here. Come on. Maybe we're just going to be stuck right here. So we just harvested a pumpkin for absolutely no reason. I had no idea that I even needed a pumpkin, but apparently we did because we harvested one. So Let's just put that pumpkin seed in there and switch that out for the Kevlar. Much rather have that. I don't want the egg. 2 Kevlar, so a total of 3 in this garage. Nice. I'll take the liver. I need to put those in the cooler before they go bad because they're not going to last for very long. About half an hour on those. I think I'll just eat these ribs simply because I don't really have a need for that. I'll eat you and you. I know it's wasting food, but I would much rather have the liver than to have the bacon and that kind of stuff. So guys, I do think we are going to head maybe, so if there's a town that's close by and there isn't, it's all the way down here. I was going to say if there was a town close by, we would just go check that out. Let's just head down there and we'll see what time it is when we get down there. Okay, so we are down here at the next town, and it seems like on the map that there's a couple of houses that are really not joining up with the rest of the town down there. So that's okay. I mean, we can always loot these guys and just, you know, peek in here and see what's going on. I hear some very creepy music, so I would assume that there would be Vambies around. Don't want the spoiled food again. I don't need it. We have plenty of that from the greenhouse because Mike is continuously gathering the crops, so we have lots of food that's going bad. I don't need any seeds of any kind, nor do I want any seeds of any kind. Let's get upstairs and just empty this location out completely. I didn't need that egg. I don't want that. I'll take the plastic. And then I think this house is done. Okay, I see a Bambi down there. Let's search the truck as well. Lovely. Electrical parts. Not complaining about that. Search the first aid. Nothing really in there. Don't want you. And I will take you. Search this garage as well. Oh, that's not a garage. Sorry. Let's search this house as well. Let's grab these feathers from this pigeon. Because if we decide to craft some more fishing bait, I don't think we're going to, but if we decide to, we'll at least have some feathers to do that with. Make sure when you see these overturned grills, guys, that have the boxes underneath, that you search both pieces, because they are both searchable containers. More electrical components. I'm not quite sure the name of the person that left the tip to buy that particular perk from the trader, because it was well worth its weight in gold. That's not their exact statement, but it's proven to be true. But thank you to whomever that was. I really do appreciate it. I meant to write that down so I could thank you personally. However, I really want to extend a great big thanks to them. Show my appreciation for that tremendously, because it's been definitely worth it. We've definitely needed that. Let's just put some things away over here as well. You guys, not the cans. So this is lovely. I mean, we're getting some great loot. It's ores that we need. It is, you know, things that we can't particularly loot. Gather on our own without going to a cave or something along those lines. It's overall great stuff. This is a big town. I don't know if we're gonna be able to loot all of this before it gets dark. Come on. Switch to the spear. Switch to the spear. Let's harvest you. Another guy up here. Let's just, you know, run in here, guns a-blazing, spears a-poking, that kind of stuff. Get that done. Get this guy out of our way. Or these guys out of our way. Let's see how our health is going. We could potentially use a first aid. Or a small one. A small first aid kit. Okay, so let's just have a little peek in here. Loot this area. Some pretty nice things. Some cloth is always nice. Search you. Some more feathers. I wouldn't think feathers would be top quality loot. And I'm surprised we're actually getting as many of those as we are. With that perk that we did purchase. Which is okay. I don't mind. But I'm still a bit surprised at the amount of those we are getting. Again, it's not bad loot at all. We're doing really well. We've gotten quite a bit of good loot. I mean, just check out this crate. In general, 15 Kevlar, 13 plastic, 10 electrical, 8 electrical, 10 mechanical. It's just unheard of. So definitely, guys, if you have the $450 to spare, that should be one of your top priorities to buy that particular perk, just because it does make its money back relatively quickly. Ooh, I needed that loot. Gas. We don't need this much gas. I'm telling you, we really don't. We have 3 crates of gas. I think we're carrying 2 on the truck. I'll take the green tea, although... So Mike had the potential to be in this particular town. So if you're looking for towns that could potentially have Mike, this one, I think this one had Mike for us, and I think there might be a couple more. Not 100% sure on that. Maybe Mike was in this town. I don't remember exactly. But Mike has the potential to be in this town. Okay. Let's just search the trash. We'll take the can. We already have some in the crate on the truck. First aid kit that we just used, the small one. I cannot search that box underneath the table. I feel like we really should be able to search that. I am going to take this 1 container of gas. I don't know why, but we're going to grab it anyway. Let's search you for some ribs that we don't necessarily need. And then nothing back here. So guys, we're just going to get home. We're going to put all of our loot away. We are going to figure out what we can take to the trader to make some money. We're going to do that as well. Definitely worth buying that Lucky Raider perk. It's so worth it. It really is. So yeah, I want to say thanks again for that. And we're just going to get home, sort out this loot, put everything away where it needs to go. And then we'll pick back up in the next episode where hopefully we, I don't know, find something else to get into. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.